Hi, I'm Rita Wilkins, also known as the Downsizing Designer. So today I want to talk to you about 5 steps to help you let go of sentimental clutter without losing the memories. So in other words, keeping those precious memories. So if you're starting over and downsizing in your 60s, are you ready to let go of all that sentimental clutter that you've been collecting over all those years? Downsizing is really a popular choice by many baby boomers, and decluttering your home is a very important part of that process. If you bring too much stuff with you to your new home, you'll find yourself feeling cluttered and overwhelmed. But letting go of those sentimental items can be a difficult task, so you may be afraid to confront those items, which can trigger some very strong emotions. Sometimes we avoid these difficult tasks and put our head into the sand because it's easier to deny these feelings than it is to confront them. Yet you keep saying you want to start over and you want to declutter. So if you want to succeed, it's essential to learn how to let go of those sentimental items that you've been holding on to and have avoided letting go for many years. And there are ways to let go of those sentimental items without losing the memories of your loved ones and those special moments and times and places in your life. So to help you with that challenging process, I've created a practical 5-step guide: lose the clutter, but not the memories. So the first step is identify the type of clutter that stops you in your tracks. And we all have this. There are different types of clutter that we find challenging to let go, and each one of us is different. So that challenging clutter can fall into 3 different categories. One is inherited clutter, and those are the items that you didn't acquire yourself, you actually inherited, but the idea of getting rid of them could bring you to tears. So it could be your mother's china cabinet, the big dining room table, whatever it is, and that is inherited clutter that a lot of people have difficulty getting rid of. The second one is attachment clutter, and that's the type of clutter that you hold with a lot of sentimental value. So that typically is wedding albums or photos, children's artwork, sometimes love letters from a deceased loved one. Then there's bargain clutter that you've accumulated just because it was a good deal. We've all been guilty of this, and understanding that type of clutter stops you in your tracks is the first step to letting go. So examples there might be, you're a sucker for shoes on sale or clothing on sale, something like that you just couldn't resist. So the second step is to select one item that you're most challenged by letting go. So hold on to that item in your hand and ask yourself why it's so important to you. And for me, it was my mother's teacup because we always had tea together. So acknowledge the feelings that you're having, whether they're good or bad, and what that means to you. And once you understand that why you've held on to it for so long, it does become easier to let go. So for me, that most difficult item was my mother's collection of teacups. She had a lot. And we sat and had tea, had wonderful conversations. Those were the memories that it brought back to me. But realizing that when I was downsizing, I couldn't keep them all. I chose to keep just 3 of my favorites and distributed the others to my sisters and brothers. The third step is to ask yourself how that item makes you feel. So when you acknowledge the feelings associated with that item, whether it's love, anger, resentment, ask yourself what you think that item means to you and why it's so challenging. For me, my mom's teacups, I always thought I would lose my connection with her if I gave away the teacups. Then the fourth step is to imagine life without being sentimentally attached to that particular item. So consider how much easier life could be, how much it would be impacted if you were no longer sentimentally attached to that item. You may feel free of guilt, free of resentment, free of anger. And you can also realize that someone else could benefit from that item. So that helps to release you from that attachment. And then the fifth step is to learn how to let go. So this is really very straightforward, and it can be used in any kind of clutter that you're attached to. It's take a picture of that item, write a story about it, and tell why it's so meaningful. So choose 2 or 3 items rather than keeping the rest, and donate the rest. And remind yourself that it's just things that the memories are associated with, and that the memories are always going to be with you. And the memories are attached to your heart, not to the object. So just remember, you've got this. By following these 5 steps, you can learn to let go of sentimental clutter while keeping the precious memories that go along with them. So if you're preparing to downsize or just want to declutter, give it a try. And remember, it's not about losing the memories, it's about creating space for new ones.